Hi everyone, I'm back with another video, and in this video we will be looking into Ryoshi's Vision token. So this is a kind of a fairly new token. I wouldn't say too new, but it has been a couple of months since this token is in news, and just looking out as to why this token was actually brought up is to add more value to the Inu ecosystem, right? So as we check out their website, I'll leave all the website link and the Twitter link in the description below. You can go ahead and check them out. So I'm just going to go ahead and basically give you a outright review of what is Ryoshi's Vision token and how is it that you can actually go ahead and invest if you are interested. So before we start again, the same whole disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor, or neither is this a financial advice. Please do your own research before you get into any token in the crypto space. Having said that, let's get into it. So this is the website that we have, and it is only available through Shiba Swap. Yeah, so yes, I understand when you come down to coin market cap, you can see that there is liquidity available on Uniswap as well, but I believe that this was done as a one time venture, or probably someone else has put it manually. But on the forefront, the only way that you can actually purchase Ryoshi Vision is through Shiba Swap. Why is it made in such a way? Is one, to provide utility or more user base to the ecosystem, or Shiba Swap in particular, and two, it is much more easier for them because of two reasons, uh, which we will cover up in the coming time right now. So before I dive in, to be frank, guys, they have not yet released their white paper. If you come down to Twitter, we can just see that they have just tweeted that they will be out with the white paper by this month. So they are saying that it marks 30 days on September 8th. As per the tweet, they say it marks 30 days since the revolution of Ryoshi's Vision. We have managed to do that in time. What we have managed to do in that time is like 6 trillion tokens burned, 7,917 holders are there, and 1.2 trillion equally distributed to all ex-ship holders. Now, this is one good thing that is happening, and it is trying to build the or incentivize the Shiba Inu community members, or the SHIB army as we call ourselves. I'm also a proud owner of the Shiba Inu token, and I do believe in the project long term. So yes, I would like to say myself as part of the Shiba army over here. So yes, you will be, if you have buried SHIB, mind you, you will not be getting Ryoshi Vision tokens if you have buried Bone or Leash. If only you have buried SHIB and you have got X SHIB in your wallet reflecting, you will be able to see the Ryoshi Vision tokens equally distributed in your Shiba Swap for woofing. So ideally, this first cycle of rewards has already gone through, and each one of us has received around 14.57 million tokens. I mean, this is where you need to check. For whatever reason, I'm not able to connect my wallet to the desktop, so I'm unable to show you the actual number. But however, you do can check out other videos from other YouTubers. Say Adam Shelton has revealed it, Pop has revealed it. So these guys have actually shown you on the video on how much Ryoshi Visions are reflecting, and it's an equal number for each and every person. Remember that the reward system that we are currently seeing in a lot of tokenomics that is happening around, we see that the rewards, or the reflections as we call them, are distributed among holders based on the proportionate of the holding token number that they have in accordance to the total supply. Now what this means is the percentage of, I mean, just simple mathematics. Take your total token count that you have in your wallet, divide that by the number of tokens that are totally in supply. That will be your contribution, or your percentage to the entire holding pool, right? So based on that percentage is when you will receive that 2% or 6% of whatever be, as per the tokenomics that we have. So like Jetstar as a token has 6% of reward system. Shiba has no reward system that is inbuilt, but yes, there is another reward system which is in place in Shiba Swap for burying it. Saitama Inu token, or Saitama, just now because the Inu will be taken off. So just Saitama has the 2% reward system in place. Safe Moon also has 2% reward system in place. So 5% if I'm not wrong. So do correct me in the comments below if I go wrong in any of these percentages, because I keep reading a lot of articles every single day. So there are chances that I might mix up a few of the percentages, but this is how it basically works, right? So in that 2%, say the 2% of the transaction of tokens is somewhere close to 100 tokens. I'll keep the numbers low so that it's easy to understand. So in these 100 tokens to be distributed between 100 people, each one of them will not get one token each. The first person who is holding the maximum amount or contributing the maximum percentage, say 10% of his is his contribution to the total number of tokens. Like 1,000 is the total amount of supply and he owns 100 tokens. That means he is a 10% contributor to the holding section. So he would be receiving 10% of this reward, that is of 100 tokens. So the 100 token rewards is 10% of that is around 10 tokens will be given to the the maximum holder. Then proportionately, likewise, if the other person holds 8%, then 8 tokens, then 7%, 7 tokens, 5%, 5 tokens. Likewise, it will be distributed, and then the rest, all small fishes or shrimps, as we call the small wallet holders, get their share. So that's how it ideally works out. But here it is good to see that Ryoshi is distributing all the rewards equally, irrespective of the number of holders and their token count of Ryoshi or ship that they own. So as per the tokenomics, you can see 1% of every transaction gets redistributed to everyone who has buried SHIB in Shiba Swap. 1% of every transaction gets burnt to the SHIB address forever. Now, what this ideally means is that it is contributing to reducing the supply of Shiba Inu token in the market. What does that do in the long term? It will definitely aid in terms of price appreciation for Shiba Inu, right? So that's a good thing that this token has brought in a burn system or a burn mechanism to the Shiba Inu ecosystem. See, Shiba Inu ecosystem currently, as far as I have read through many news and articles, yes, they are planning on bringing in the burn mechanism, but that would majorly first happen through the NFT platform. Yes, there is already a burn that have brought in through the listing pairs for liquidity. Like any new pair that is going to list in the liquidity for Shiba Swap, like if I come down to Shiba Swap just to show you guys, just go ahead and say where is that, yeah, okay, I'm sorry, not fetch, it's dig, yeah. So here you just provide liquidity, right? So suppose you want to have a new token launch that is being done through Shiba Swap. Like for example, you say, as individual, I'm not speaking. I'm speaking of as a person who is in dev team and who wants to launch their token as a trading pair in Shiba Swap. That's what I'm speaking of. So if you are a person who, if I say take Ryoshi Vision itself for example, when Ryoshi initially provided the Shiba Swap pair for Ryoshi to ship trading pairs so that you can swap your Shiba Inu tokens to Ryoshis or even your ETH to Ryoshis only through Shiba Swap. So that resulted in a $25,000 worth Shiba Inu tokens burn. So that's the burn mechanism that Shiba Inu has initially bought in. So that's what is running currently. But for that to gain momentum and ideally become much more successful in the longer run, we need to have a lot of more token pairs listed on Shiba Swap system. That is something that I would say that it would not happen within a month or two. It would definitely take some time because one Shiba Swap does have a little bit of glitches. It is sometimes slow. It sometimes have some glitches where you will not be able to stake or unstake. You will have some certain problems, but yeah, nothing to worry about in a major front. But it is needing some kind of more polishing in the background as an application to be even more smoother than what it is right now. So that's one part. And second of all, I believe that we will see a lot of utility of Shiba Swap once the blockchain is brought into effect. Because once you have the blockchain made available, then the entire trading happens within the ecosystem and hence resulting in a lower gas fee. Because even now, when you're using Shiba Swap, you will definitely have to utilize ETH, and the gas fees ideally would be paid in ETH only, right? So once the blockchain of Shibarium, as we call it, is out, then we can see a very significant uptrend in terms of using Shiba Swap. The main reason being gas fees reduction. So taking that into account, the current burn that we can actually look at for Shiba Swap is one through the NFTs that they have got listed on the OpenSea platform, and the second, yes, any new token pairs that ideally get listed right now in Shiba Swap. But this, on the other hand, is silently contributing. Even though if it says just 1% of every transaction, that's still a huge number. Because if I say that I'm purchasing $100 worth Ryoshi tokens, 1% of that is just $1, and $1 worth ship is actually quite a lot. So I mean, thinking on such low number for one person, think of it that 100 people purchase it for just $100, and $100 worth Shiba Inu tokens get burnt. And this happens in an hour or so, guys. It's not something which is very meager. I've just told you a number which probably would be a few seconds of trade value that happens on the Shiba Inu token platform, right? So thinking on those, the burn is actually quite good, and this 1% will definitely help reducing the Shiba Inu coin supply. And Ryoshi, as you can see, a token pair that is getting separately listed out. We are yet to see what the white paper is. We are yet to see what their roadmap is. We are yet to see what they want to achieve in this space, and it's really good coming down finally to the price point. We can see that it has got a 33.6% rise in the coming days, and I believe something is cooking up and something is happening, because in the background you can see this huge spike immediately. So this has happened just yesterday, guys. So I believe this weekend we can definitely see some action happening. Probably there is some internal update which I am not aware of, or which we as common people are not aware of, and probably a few of the mods or investors might have got any other details. So yet to see how it works out, but yeah, I'll be watching out very close for this token. uh, for the price point and whether you should ideally invest in this token, I would say there are two options. If you are an investor, if you want to go ahead and get some long term profits, or if you feel that yes, I can go ahead and blindly invest in it, I can take the risk, then go ahead and invest in the token right now, because I believe once the white paper and the roadmap is released, this will definitely double. I'm expecting the price to go 100% increase. That is my prediction over here. So just because of the white paper launch, the main reason being, once we have the white paper launch on, and I'm strongly in the belief that that white paper content would definitely have some kind of utility more brought into the Shibarium ecosystem and Shiba Inu token as well. So we can definitely see a lot of price action over there once the white paper releases. So I'm predicting, this is my own opinion again, I am personally predicting the price to double up. And anyways, we can look back to this video once the white paper launches, and probably next week we will have this timestamp, so we can just gauge out on how it works. So if you are ready to take that risk, you can go ahead and invest it right now. Else, if you're still an investor and want to wait it out and see what they're actually planning to do, and planning to bring into the crypto space, then wait for the white paper is what I would say. Read through the white paper, go through it. If you feel that yes, this is something which has a good potential, and I will also definitely be reviewing the white paper in detail. I kind of have started doing it, because a lot of people might read through the white paper, but they only get to know a bit of this and bit of that, but they do not understand what is the exact concept. So in fact, I have just recently made, just yesterday I released my video on the Fed white paper review. Please do go ahead and check it out. I know the video is long enough, for around 40-45 minutes, but I have covered the entire white paper as detailed as possible, and I've kept the explanation as simple as possible, so any layman who is even new to the crypto space can definitely understand it. So that's the way I would like to put across my information to the entire community out there. So I will definitely come out with a separate video reviewing the white paper. But yeah, if you are interested in waiting for the white paper and then going ahead and putting some amount over there as an investment, yeah, you're free to go ahead and do so. And the third category of people who are not ready to invest, no harm done. If you have your Shiba Inu tokens and you have actually buried them in Shiba Swap, you're on a what I can say, passive note, part of the Ryoshi family, because by the current system that they have built in, you already have Ryoshi tokens available with you. It should definitely be reflecting as 14.5 million or something, irrespective of whatever shape you hold, be it 1 million, 2 million, 10 million, 100 million, whatever the Shiba Inu tokens that you have buried, irrespective of that, you would be having a constant 14.57 something million tokens available for you. So that is something that you can actually utilize. You either can cash it out if you feel like, go ahead and take the profit, again reinvest in Shiba Inu if you feel like, or any other token that you want to go ahead and invest in. Else, keep it building. That's my only option. My personal suggestion here is that even if you do not want to woof it, I would recommend not to woof it right now, considering the high gas fees that is going. It's ridiculous and crazy. So you do not want to spend unwanted gas fees right now. I would prefer to keep this accumulating right till the end, till the blockchain of Shiba Inu is launched. So once Shibarium is launched, you can definitely get rid of that ETH gas fees, and you would definitely expect a good amount of reduction in the gas fees. I think probably we would see somewhere in the range of $1 or $2 is what my personal prediction is for the gas fees alone, like the same that we have in Binance Smart Chain. So that's where I'm looking forward for. But yeah, if it happens lower than that, I'll be very happy. But yeah, keeping at a lower trend or a constant of between $1 to $3, that would be a very nice value to go ahead and move the Ryoshi tokens. And by that time, I'm definitely sure accumulation is one advantage. Second would be the price action that would definitely happen, because we would be able to get to know from the white paper what Ryoshi Vision's roadmap is and what they're trying to do to the ecosystem, how they're planning to integrate themselves with the Shibarium ecosystem. Once we get all those details, it would definitely result in a much higher price increase, which would ideally give you more profit for just doing nothing, absolutely nothing, right? So this is my take on Ryoshi Vision token. So limited information available right now on what the token is planning to do and what they're actually having as a vision in their mind, but yeah, yet to see. But I believe that it has something to do great with the Shiba Inu ecosystem, and I trust on this token to be a successful one. Frankly speaking, my under opinion here right now, I have not purchased Ryoshi token from my end. I would definitely like to wait for the white paper to get released, probably read through it, check the details, and once I'm convinced that yes, this is something good to invest in, I'm going ahead to put some amount over there to purchase Ryoshi Vision tokens. But for now, I already have Shiba Inu tokens buried, and I've already got my rewards in Ryoshi tokens. I think that's sufficient. I will let that build. If even I'm not interested in investing from my side, I already have some amount of tokens which are built up over here. Let it get accumulated for a long term, and probably in January or February next year, I'll look into woofing that out and probably see some good potential profit for doing nothing. In fact, absolutely nothing, right? So that's something that have as an idea, but something which I'll cover in detail or probably reveal it to you guys once I have the white paper in place, and probably review that as well. All right, so that's it for this video, guys. Please do subscribe to my video and share this video to everyone in your community or your friends, so that they get educated on what crypto is. My only main goal is to spread the education. It is not about promoting any token. I am invested in many other tokens. If you check out my videos, I have my investment in SafeMoon. I have not made any videos specifically to SafeMoon. I'm planning to get some content, but there are a lot of content creators out there, and I wouldn't like to cover the same old topic. It will be a repetition. I want to do something new. So if I get something new on my analysis front for SafeMoon, I will definitely go ahead and do some videos. I have invested in Fed token where I have created a few videos. And basically, guys, just to keep this information clear, I always make my videos only in those tokens which I feel interested in investing or which I have personally invested in. I would not like to review a token just because someone else just gave me an update. But yeah, I would definitely go ahead and do so for the education purposes. But I wouldn't recommend that token to be purchased by anyone as such, right? So that's how I would like to keep my videos running. So again, please do share this video for the education purpose and spread the word. If people who are really interested in Ryoshi token, probably this video might help them make a decision in terms of investment. That's it for this video, guys. Have fun, take care.